Of Anaheim. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now pitch on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here's the first pitch to him. Aaron Judge is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's 0 for 5. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Again, another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to him. Throw gets him. 2 down. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's eating.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now to the plate, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, no balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding in, number 25. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
First delivery to him on the way. Mike Trout comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Runners on first with 1 down. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Gotta believe he.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Stepping up now, Luke Voigt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Line hard to the left side. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Simmons is there. And that retires the side. In now is Anthony Rendon, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. Gloved by LeMahieu. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Happ has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Pujols is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder Upton, or simply J-Up. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into it.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was. 0-2,
here it is. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Angels strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Next for New York, Clint Frazier. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Smoke toward 3rd. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Gleyber Torres. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 9.
So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the belt, the pitch, a bouncer to the left side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Heading out towards shallow right. Adele in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Now batting, Aaron Judge. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball in for a strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
He's set. The 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
In the air out toward right field. Adele is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tighten. So Joe Adele bats now. First delivery to him on the way. Adele, a Kentucky-born ball player, is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Coming to the plate now, David Fletcher, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Popped him up. Voigt will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
Now batting, number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Number 25 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's not.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it. Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So stepping in, Gio Urshela flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. To third. A throw to the plate. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Now with the plate, Clint Frazier. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get...
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Upton. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Man, that's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th. Now at the plate, Mike Trout comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Frazier will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
The third baseman,
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. And he takes ball one. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Fouled away. The 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Albert Pujols is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. Justin Upton the next to hit as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
1-1.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Weekly hit to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the
The 1-1 home. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Torres picks it up, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Joe Adell. He drew a walk his first time up. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. 2-0 now. Now the pitch.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
3-1 the count now. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 22.
David Fletcher stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. LeMahieu for one. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Count even now at 1-1. From the stretch.
Ball.
Voit leads off second with nobody out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Simmons backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Gleyber Torres will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. 0-1 the count. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. And this throw gets away from him.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the... So striding forward now, number 25. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with two strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Striding in once again, Anthony Rendon. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Albert Pujols is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's in there for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
A pause and the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is leading off the inning. Justin Upton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2 to count.
Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready now, Max Stassi. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. No balls and 1 strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that 1 hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Joe Adell is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Hansel Robles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57.
New inning set to get underway. And next will be the imposing power bat, Giancarlo Stanton. 1-0 the count. And now pitch on the way. That's inside. 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1.
That's the ball.
Luke Voigt waits on
3
deck.
balls and no strikes.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Count is full.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Luke Voigt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped off.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Robles, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Adell is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
So striding. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Brett Gardner.
And here's a cold strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cold strike, 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yanks able. Brett Gardner remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field. First pitch on its way. Andrelton Simmons is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by J. Happ. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
To first. Scooped up. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting number 25.
To the plate now, number 25. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Mike Trout is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the stretch.
3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Anthony Rendon is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. But the Angels. Liam Bedrosian enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's set and the pitch. Torres stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball outside.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Mike Tuchman will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Not a good at-bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive. Chase.
And this one gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
The 1-2.
That missed. That's the ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2 down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Back up the middle and through into center field, a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Felix Pena enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Giancarlo Stanton now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now in the box, Luke Voigt. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark, so this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
1-1.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 balls, 2
3
strikes.
runs already home here. Full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Once again, a 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Gio Urshela. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes